Hello students, I am Sachin Badiger, your new mathematics lecturer for your coming academic year. Yes, so today in this class we are going to discuss your paper 1, BSc 6th semester, paper 1 chapter it is. So paper 1 it is differential equations. Differential equations. Okay, so this paper I am going to discuss. So today, so let's start this paper 1 chapter. So start with the I will starting today your 4th unit, unit number 4 it is. Unit number 4 it is. It is partial differential equations. So partial differential equation. So let's start this chapter today. So basically this chapter it is not so much difficult, but also it is if you are not understand the proper way to differentiation, then this will become problematic here. Okay, so in the case of derivative, so what we know that, so we know the differentiation of variables. Suppose there is a variable given y and another variable given it is x. So in this case y is depending on x. Yes, so means y it is called your dependent variable. And x is called your independent variable. Dependent variable and x is called the independent variable. And the derivative of y, so means the derivative of dependent variable with respect to the derivative of independent variable, it is denoted by the way, so dy by it is dx. Yes, so is that clear? So means in the case of our usual derivative, it is very easy to differentiate any function. Yes, so for example, if I consider y equal to be x square plus 2x, so what will be the differentiation? So dy by dx is equal to be 2x plus 2. Differentiation of x square it is 2x, differentiation of 2x it is 2 only. So now look at here, we are very easily differentiating the given function. Yes, but in the case of partial differentiation, it is not so easy. Yes, so understand the concept of partial differentiation first. So what is meant by partial differentiation? So let's consider a rectangle. One rectangle is there. Okay, so this is about 4 units, and this is about the 2 units. It is what 4 units, and it is what the 2 units. So means the length is 4 units and the breadth is 2 units. So what about the area? So area can be written. So area is equal to length into breadth. So means it is 8 square units. 8 square units. Is that clear? So let's make something different here. So I will change the length of this rectangle. So what I do here? So I will do here the change in the length of this rectangle. Yes, so I will make this rectangle length as a 6 units, and I will keep constant the width, means the width of it is the 2 units as it is. Yes, so what happened here? So now the area will become, so area is equal to be length into width, 6 into 2, it is 12 square units. 12 square units. Is that clear? So now I will take another example, the same similar kind. So what I can do here, so I will take here. Yes, so now look at here. Yes, so what here I changing your breadth, the breadth of 3 units. 3 units, and keeping the length as it is 4 units here. So now what will become in this case, the area is equal to length into breadth. Yes, so not will take here consider this as 5. So it is understanding very easy. Square units. Yes. So now look at here. Here the area of the triangle. So area of this rectangle is 20 square units. Here we have the area of the triangle, it is 8 square units, and here we have it is 12 square units. What we did here, we just did the changes in length as well as the breadth. That's why the area of this rectangle showing different values when the change in the length, when change in the breadth here. So it is mean that your area, the area is now acting as a function. Yes, your area is a function which is depending on both length as well as breadth. Is that clear? Yes. So now area is depending on length and breadth means if you want to find out the rate of change of area, the rate of change of area with respect to length or with respect to breadth, it is not easy. Because of why? Your area is depending on both the quantity it is. Area changing on both the quantity. Yes, so that's why the partial differentiation is nothing but there is a function f. Yes, so there is a function I will call function f. It consisting two or more independent variables, and there is only one dependent variable it is. Okay, so there are more than two or more than independent variables are present, and z is called as an only one independent variable. So means your z is depending on x also, your z is depending on y also. Yes, so here your area is depending on a length also, area is depending on breadth also. So likewise your z is depending on x and y here. So in such cases, if you want to differentiate this function by using our ordinary derivative, it is not possible here. Because of why? The variables are present more than 2 here. Exactly 2 it is. In such cases, how to differentiate the given function? It is the we require to understand the first case. Yes. So how to differentiate? So let's understand this concept here. So now look at here. So I will consider y is equal to be some f of x, and then f of x equal to be it is about x square plus x it is. X square plus x. So now if I differentiate dy by dx means differentiate y with respect to x. So what will be f dash of x is equal to what will happen? It is 2x plus it is 1. Differentiation of x square is 2x. Differentiation of x it is 1 here. Okay. So now this is quite easy. But let's understand. I'll consider another thing here. Yes. So here I will write here. So z is equal to be it is f of x comma y. I will consider the function as an x square plus y square plus x into y. X square plus y square x into y. So now in this case, if you want to differentiate, this function with respect to x or with respect to y, we have to follow some rules. What is that? So first we have to differentiate. What is we have to differentiate? Z. We have to differentiate z partially. What is that? We have to differentiate z partially. Yes. So partial differentiation means what happening when we are differentiating z with respect to x. What is that? So when we differentiating z, so z not differentiating with respect to x, z differentiating with respect to x. In that case, we have to treat your y as a constant. In a third, y a constant treat martini. Okay. So in the case of if you want to differentiate z with respect to y, with respect to x in the with respect to y, in that case, x is treated as a constant term. Okay, so now look at here, while differentiating z with respect to x partially, where y taking as a constant, in that case we denote differentiation as an dou z divided by it is dou x. So this is what is the partial differentiation of z with respect to x. Similarly, so dou z divided by dou y, it is called the partial differentiation of y with respect to, sorry, partial differentiation of z with respect to it is y. Okay, so please understand these three steps. We have to differentiate z with respect to the partially when the given function it is containing more than two independent variables, more than two or more than two independent variables. Okay, so we have to follow these rules here. So now let's find out what is the value of differentiation, yes, of z. So z differentiate one. So differentiate z with respect to what? It is x. So differentiate z with respect to x partially. Okay. So partial we have to differentiate here. So after differentiation, what to denote? Dou z divided by it is dou x. Likewise here we have dy by dx. Like here also dou z divided by dou x. So in this case, so differentiation of x square with respect to x, similar it is 2x it is. Okay. So next, plus differentiation of y square with respect to x, it is 0. Because of y, we have here rule. What is that? When z is differentiated by with respect to x, in that case we have to consider y as a constant. If y is a constant, means the differentiation of any constant value it is always 0. So that's why constant differentiation it is 0 it is. So therefore this value it is 0. So next, plus. So now differentiation of x into y. Yes. So for example, let us understand y is equal to, it is 3 into x is 10. 3 into x. So 3 is what we are constant and x is a variable. So therefore dy by dx can be written in the format of it is 3 only. Differentiation of x it is 1. Okay. Similarly, we are differentiating z with respect to x means where y taking as a constant. Therefore I can write this value. What is that? Differentiation of x it is 1. But there is a constant present, so it is y into it is 1. So therefore ultimately differentiation value is x plus it is y. So look at here how the procedure we are doing here. We are doing the differentiation 2x plus y. Okay. Similarly, if I differentiate z with respect to the y, dou z by dou y, in this case, so what will happen? So here we are differentiating z with respect to y means in this case what we have to do? You should take your x as a constant here. So x is a constant means what happened? Differentiation of x square with respect to y, where x is a constant. X is constant. So therefore its value is 0 because differentiation of constant it is 0. So next differentiation of y square with respect to y, it is 2y. Yes. So now differentiate. It is x into 1. Why it is x into 1? Because of y, x is a constant, y is a variable here. We are treated as an independent variable. So therefore it is differentiation of y with respect to y it is 1 and as it is x. So ultimately value will be 2y it is plus x is. Okay. So this is what dou z by dou x and this is what dou z by dou y is. So I hope you understood how to differentiate the given function. It is in the two variable format. ಎರಡು variable ಎರಡು ಏನು independent variable ಅಥವಾ z another dependent variable on x. Okay. So now, so remember this all process. Remember these all things. Note down these all the point. ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬಂತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ತಲೆನೋವು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. Yes. So before write on this all. Yes. So write down. Now, so I will write here another concept. So now look at here, dou z by dou x. So what is the dou z by dou x? It is the differentiation of x. Sorry, differentiation of z with respect to x. Suppose I differentiate this quantity by with respect to y. ಈ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿನ with respect to y ಅಂತ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಇದು dou square z divided by dou x into dou y ಅನ್ಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? We have the dy by dx. So we have dy by dx. It is differentiated again. What will happen? D square by divided by this dx square. Similarly, this we are writing here. Yes, dou square z divided by dou x into dou y it is. Okay, so now so look at here the value of this. So either value of 2x plus y. Is that clear? So we are differentiating this value with respect to y. Y in the respect to differentiate ಮಾಡಾಕತ್ತೀವಿ. ಆವಾಗ x value ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? Constant ಇರ್ತದೆ. So means if x is a constant, the differentiation of 2x it is 0 and differentiation of y it is 1. Okay, so now why I am writing this all? Because this chapter requires this all. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ. Okay, so remember this all the concept understand properly. So now again differentiate this value. Again differentiate this value. So with respect to x, we will differentiate by dou square z divided by dou y into dou x and y. So ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? With respect to x, this become as in y as a constant. The value of this thing it is 0 and the value of x it is 1. Because of differentiation of x it is 1 as it is. So now look at here, these two both are equal. These two both are equal here. Remember this thing. Remember this thing. What is that? Dou square z divided by dou x into dou y. Otherwise, dou square z divided by dou y into dou x. Both the differential values are equal. Differential values equal. Okay. Yes. So now, if I differentiate this thing with respect to the x, then what is differentiate dou square z divided by dou x square. Again we are differentiating this value with respect to x only. X in the differentiate ಮಾಡಾಕತ್ತೀವಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರ್ತದೆ. Differentiating this value with respect to x means their y will be constant. So y constant is other value ಬರ್ತದೆ 0. So therefore the value of this it is 2 plus 0. Otherwise we have it is 2 only. Similarly we have dou square z divided by dou y square equal to be dou square y divided by dou y square. So this function is differentiated again with respect to the y ಅಂತ ಕಡೆ ಅವಾಗ ಇದ್ರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರ್ತದೆ it will be 2 plus it is 0 equal to 2 ಅಂತ ಕಡೆ. So it is not clear. ನೀವು ಅನ್ಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಸರ್ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ. ಈ ಕೇಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಅದು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಬಂದದ, ಈ ಕೇಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಅದು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅದ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಎರಡು ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೇಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈ ಎರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇರ್ತವೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್. ಎಸ್, ಸೊ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿಸ್. ಎಸ್, ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂದಿರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ partial differential equation, this all thing required. Differentiation ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? partially. Direct differentiation ಹೆಂಗ್ ಇರ್ತದ? partial differentiation ಹೆಂಗ್ ಇರ್ತದ? differentiate with respect to x ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, y ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. If you understood this all the concept, then it is very easy to understand your partial differential equations. Okay, so remember this all the concept. Yes, so we'll go for next topic, otherwise next discussion here. So what is that? Okay, so come to the main point. What is the partial differential equation? Partial differential equation. So what is the equation? Equation is an algebraic expression. What is equation? It is an algebraic expression where the LHS part is equal to the RHS part ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದು equation ಆಗ್ತದೆ. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ differential equations ಅಲ್ಲ. So differential equation ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Yes, an equation which contain the derivative of a dependent variable. So derivative of a dependent variable with respect to the independent variable. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ dy by dx ಯಾವ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ dy by dx ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅವೇನಾಗ್ತವೆ? ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅದ. ಎಸ್, ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅದ. ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು? ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್? ಎಸ್, the equation which contain the partial derivatives. Partial derivatives with respect to two or more independent variables. variables. Okay, so this is what your definition, an equation, otherwise I'll write the equation madam, an equation account. So an equation which contain the partial derivatives with respect to the two or more independent variables, such equations are called the partial derivatives ಅನ್ಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾವ. ಹೌದಾ? So remember this definition here. Yes, so for example I can write here dou z by dou x plus dou z by dou y equal to is 0. Okay, so here the z is depending on x and z is depending on y. Okay, so note down this definition first. So we'll go for something next.